Hello, I'm Joseph, the world famous AList. I'm proudly self-promoting, but I'm also leaking some secrets about the Hollywood entertainment industry. I'm going to leak some stuff about how the Hollywood crimes work. I'm not sure what happened. They said the only crime I did was 7 years ago. They thought I got just stepped off the ballot, but I think the crime was making the album because they wouldn't have nominated me again to the ballot anyway. So that's what I'm going to clarify now. And, you know, when I first ran for Morgan City Council in 2010, I knew Danny Wan, city attorney, and Ed Tweez, city manager. So I might have to contact them because no other lawyer seems to know the uncodified ordinance or law that they're using. But I'm going to go through with this now. So they're doing tricks. What's weird is their expectations. Their expectations. See, I'm on the red carpet, just like Tom Cruise. So I do red carpet stuff. I do acting, modeling, performing, politics, singing. Acting is work, modeling is work, performing is work, politics is work, and singing is work. But they're trying to do extortion, and extortion is not entrapment. It's entrapment, not extortion. So like what they're trying to do, they're saying, okay, Tom Cruise, we know you're out of money, but if you don't fix shit for us, you won't get money. So that's entrapment because Tom Cruise doesn't fix shit. He doesn't do handy fucker work. Tom Cruise does acting, modeling, performing, politics, singing, just like me. So that's what we're going to get into now. So, because I won't do any just survival jobs, I'd rather do crime. They're trying to set me up for crime. That's entrapment. So the first one this month, there was a stream about my show that I'm editing, the episode 12. I said just basically a fact, and the Campus Police probably know this. They've seen it. The fact is, I'm editing the show at the cost of people's lives because I don't have money. So I thought, well, only the lives of people think it's not a real job. But I guess the Campus Police came anyway. And they got a call from Canada about the Glock G42 advertising. So this is where it's going to get really weird. So it's real. I confirm it's real. It's not. It is a publicity stunt, but if they don't give me publicity, then it's real because I need the publicity. So a publicity stunt means it's real if they don't give me publicity, which is why the news has to give me publicity. So, but there's another trick. So on top of that, there's this thing they're doing. I'm trying to figure out the mainstream media because I know everything about the mainstream media except I'm at cyber war with them. So what's happening now is there's this thing. I should really report them on a political attack somehow because they said there's no legal report. So I should do a notarized report to my political attack. But for now, I just thought I would explain how big the political attack is. So they're doing entrapment, meaning they're setting me up for crimes. So my SSI, it's already 16th. It's supposed to go on Monday, but it's half a month. So my SSI was half a month late. Tuesday, I saw a wad of cash in the middle of William Street, the yellow line, you know, but center divider where the cars switch directions. So I thought, oh, it's a green thing. I thought I'd run out and get it. I did, without getting run over. Hopefully, I didn't. Luckily, I didn't get run over. We think they'd care. But I deposited $8 in the campus ATM. It worked, but it didn't accept the 100 because wow, it's 108. Why did only 8 go in? So that was Tuesday. So like Wednesday. Wednesday, I tried to see what was actually happening. Because Tuesday, I did the ATM. Wednesday, I tried to see what was actually happening. So I went to 7-Eleven down the street, you know, San Carlos. And They used a counterfeit detection pen. Said, "Wow, it looks like counterfeit." I just paid with my credit card that time because I have some money left in my credit card, almost 1,000. So I just paid with a credit card because the cash was supposedly counterfeit. So you should have your bank check it. So I went to the bank on Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. Wells Fargo, San Fernando, and they had some people look at it. Their main office. So they had some people look at the bill and determined they ran a check for the serial to Treasury, and they said it's counterfeit. So I said, yeah, some sorority girl gave it to me for performing. Don't perform for sorority girls to give you fake money. They're like, okay, so yeah. So that was the ending line. Just left the bank. Everything was okay, but the feds could still charge me counterfeit because they ran a check on the serial. So like if a cashier at any like grocery store, 7-Eleven, Costco, whatever, if a cashier runs a counterfeit detection pen, it shows color. That's not fully counterfeit. It just means you have to check it at your bank. But if they check the serial like Wells Fargo did Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. and they find out it's counterfeit, you're a counterfeiter. So feds could still charge them with counterfeit, which the minimum bail is 20 grand for counterfeit, and the maximum bail is 100 grand. Same with the death threats that happened, the Glock stream or gun stream at the campus. The maximum bail is also 50 grand, but the minimum bail is down to 15 grand. So it's like counterfeit as like a 5 grand less minimum than death threats. Death threats minimum bail. If I'm charged, I'm not sure if they're going to charge me. They don't want to because they don't want to give me publicity. But if I'm charged, minimum bail for death threats is 15 grand. Minimum bail for counterfeit is 20 grand. But maximum bail are both 50 grand. So they charge you both crimes. It's 100 grand maximum. So the minimum, whatever it is, because bail bondsman reduce it by 10. So if I get the full 100 grand, the bail bondsman could reduce it to 10 grand, which I'm sure my Uncle Tom can pay, hopefully. But we have to leave the country. Any less than that, I'd have to climb razor wire, which would hurt, and I might die. So I might die. Really, I might be dead pretty soon. But I think my Uncle Tom would hopefully prevent me from dying, and we'll just have to leave the country. You forfeit the bail when you leave the country, so the bail bondsman can't come, but some do for high crimes, but you get political asylum to prevent the bail bondsman or mercenaries from going to that country. And I'm really scared because it could happen. It's really, they were trying to do extortion, but there's no extortion. So they were hoping I'd be a god-like Jesus, killbuster, motherfucking Christ, nice guy, and do handy fuck worker for him. No, I'm not gonna fix any shit for Dave. I'd rather rob him. So that's the thing. So it's different now because I have a studio album, which if you want to die, make a studio album. That's what's happening. So. But yeah, there's already 2 crimes this month I could be charged for. They set them both up. They set up the gun one by not paying me the SSI when I normally get it like before the end of the month, right? But they didn't pay it. It's already all the way through the month. So I said I'm going to edit my talk show at the Cospio's Lives, and that's what. So that got me the first one, the death threat, possible charge, but I did good acting with the campus police. I just showed them my music and said it's a publicity stunt, which it is a publicity stunt because I need publicity. But the news didn't respond. I checked the news. I looked up Celebrity Gun Stream, everything. It's not a Mercury News, not an SGSU's blotter, so it didn't show. But the counterfeit could show too, and even though the yokels like my acting, right? Because what happened was, even though I found it in the middle of the street, I didn't say that because it was William Street, which is halfway between San Jose Stage Company and the San Jose Police Department parking garage. So they'd say, "Oh, if you found it, why didn't you just turn it in to the campus police or something?" So what I was saying was, I said I performed for a sorority girl, and they're kind of silly. They do initiation stunts, so they believe me, and I said, never perform for sororities, I'll give you fake money, and that was okay. But even though the yokel office already ruled it out, because I'm trying to emphasize only performing, acting is work, modeling is work, performing is work, politics is work, and singing is work. So even though I'm emphasizing what my job is, the feds could still go around and they could say, "Whoa, you ran a serial check with Treasury. This is counterfeiter." So I could still be charged with counterfeit, which the minimum bail is 20 grand, upper bail is 100 grand, but the bail bondsman usually reduced by 10. So it means with bail bondsman, minimum bail 2 grand, maximum bail 10 grand. But I guess hopefully Uncle Tom will pay it so I don't die, because I was going to climb Razorwater. So I don't want to die, but Uncle Tom hopefully will save me, and I'll go to another country where we could get political asylum. Possibly Netherlands, because that's where I got my laptop. What's really cool, so you could download Debian and install it on any device, but it works best with a kind of app, but you don't need it. You can install on any devices. Be sure to disable secure boot if it's like I don't know, HP or whatever, or Lenovo. Just disable secure boot before installing full Linux, because you want to make sure it boots. But I'm just so scared that I'm leaking everything. This laptop's a Linux. It's really cool. You don't need it, but you could get it. They install it for you in the Netherlands. But you can use that on any device. Just be sure to disable secure boot so your device boots. Just so scared right now. So, if I'm charged, I'm facing a minimum bail of 3,500, 3.5 grand, or a maximum bail of 10 grand with bail bondsman, of course, because 15 grand plus 20 grand would be 35 grand, which is 10 times. The bail bonds are usually reduced by 10. So instead of 30 grand to 100 grand, it's 3.5 grand to 10 grand bail, if I'm charged with both counterfeiting and death threats. But I am a wolf from the state of society till the day I die, and I think the people want to kill me. Hopefully someone, either the fan donors or Uncle Tom or someone, will stand up for me. But if they want to kill me, that's fine. I don't care. It's not my problem. I am a wolf from the state of society till the day I die. I've been a wolf from the state of society since I made my own site Black Ops Studio album. But before that, I was a politician, and they liked the politician better. I guess that might have been stupid. That was a crime right there. I guess making the album in April 17, 2018 was a crime. And it is a crime, and it's the crime that might kill me. But hopefully someone stands up for me and makes sure I don't die. But I decided to tell you like the financial specifics of what might happen. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Jessica the Wolf from the State of Study. Stay tuned for more Hollywood action, lights, camera, action. I'm going to episode 12. At the cost of people's lives, of course, which is what they were coming after me. I mean, that was episode 12, but stay tuned for more Hollywood action, lights, camera, rolling action, because I am an actor. And, subscribe to youtube.com/josephwcarrillo. There's also donation links on my website and merch links. I'm going to share those two really quick, just to make sure you know I'm commercial. You know I'm commercial, right? So, this one is a donate, which goes to PayPal. This one is a, GoFundMe, which my GoFundMe. This one right here is, what's going on? Social media, store, Zazzle. So the store link between videos and social media is actually Zazzle, which, there's some kind of, the certificate companies have been stepping up stuff. I'm not sure why, but the certificate authority companies have been trying to sabotage me. So I just had to turn off the switch really quick. I think it's like a proxy switch. Yeah, no proxy. Okay, so now let's see. So I was going to show you. Yeah, these are the typical bail for death threats is between 15 grand and 50 grand. Typical bail for counterfeit, which is what they set me up for on the street, is between 20 grand and 50 grand, or 10 grand and 100 grand. So yeah, I guess I have maybe 300 grand max, but it's 30 grand in terms of bail bondsman. Let's see. So this one, okay, I thought that was a PayPal. No, that was a merchant store. Well, that's GoFundMe. The other one, which I was going to show you, I think is Zazzle. Yes. They had certificate rigs. They're doing this me real time. I fixed it just a few days ago, and then they hacked it again. So there it is. 100% real, world famous slutty products, endorsed by 100% real, world famous AList slutty, Joseph Carrillo. That's how it works. And anyway, yeah, I don't know if my uncles had bail bondsmen. I know they had court issues, but I'm not sure they had that kind of. If I get charged, I know my bail amounts, so it's usually like they reduce it by 10 times, but I'm not sure if my uncles, Dennis, Donald, or Gary knew that, or if they were just poor as hell. Hopefully Uncle Tom helps me if anything goes wrong. But anyway, cheers. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the Wolf from Messiah Slutty. Salute, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the Wolf from Messiah Slutty. Again, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity.